Hi, my name is Chichi Umesiaka, and I'm the teenage coach. Working with teenagers over the years, I've realized that these teenagers, they need someone to mentor them, they need a coach, they need someone to inspire them, they need someone to direct them. They have so much energy, they have so much ideas, so much to do, but they just need that little push and that little guide. This is where they are. Hi guys. So, that is why you need to watch Teens Time. Same station, same time. Thank you, and stay tuned. Bye. Welcome. This is Teens Time with Chichi. My name is Chichi Umesiaka. Yeah, you can go ahead and laugh at me. I have an actor in the studio, and I'm so excited because my guest in the studio does not just inspire teenagers. You inspire me a lot, and you know that. And he's amazing. You don't even understand what I'm talking about until you hear his story. This guy is an orphan, but he has not allowed that to put him down. Introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Samuel Robinson. I'm an actor, and I'm also an entrepreneur.
Yeah, and you just turned
19.
19.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Okay, you said you're an actor. Can you mention the movies? I know a lot of people, your face is very familiar, but just mention some of the movies you've done.
Okay. Well, I was on Sugar, the season 4 of Sugar.
Okay.
I was also briefly on Sincel.
Okay.
I've done a TV series called Desperate Housewives Africa.
Yeah.
And I was on a new show called The Governor.
Yeah.
I've also done, I recently just finished, there was a movie I did called Green, White, Green.
Okay.
That went international. And I could go on, so let
Yeah,
me just
so yeah.
stop.
When did you start acting?
Acting when I was 15 years old.
Okay. Okay, so
So when I was in school, secondary school, I would save up money, like the money they would give me for food and stuff, save it up for a number of weeks, and then I would use that to go for an audition or something. And that was how it all started.
okay. Let me take you back a bit. You were an orphan. When did you lose your father?
My dad died when I was 7 years old,
Okay, and your mom.
and my mom died when I was 12 years old.
So you were living with family members and
Yes, I was living with family members.
okay, Samuel, you lost your parents quite early, and still you had your passion, you had this thing that you and you're telling yourself, I want to act, and whatever it takes, whether it means saving money, not eating my lunch and all that. How did the inspiration come? How did you develop it? I'm just curious.
Well, I've always wanted to act, and I mean, like, people might be wondering how I was able to navigate with my family if they didn't stop me from. Well, I've always been this sort of independent person. That's why I never went to them to say, "Oh, give me money for me to go," and I said I would save my own.
Is it because they were not going to give you, so you didn't even want to bother asking them?
Well, most likely.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't have given me, but I still was determined to do it nonetheless. There's also that ever since I was young, I've always wanted to be someone of significance. Like, I remember when I was 4 years old, I think they gave us this current affairs in school. And so when I went home, I read there Bill Gates, richest man in the world.
Yeah.
And so I told my mom, and I was just seeing the word for the first time, billionaire.
Wow.
I told my mom, "Mommy, I want to be a billionaire."
Wow.
I mean, that wasn't because 2 weeks later I said I wanted to be an astronaut.
But they were big things, billionaire astronauts and all that. They are big stuff.
Yeah, so I've always been a big dreamer. And I think that's very important for like teenagers out there. It's important to dream big, and also to know what you want. I think when you know what you want, you've already 90% solved the problem, because now you can work towards your goal.
Okay, before I come back to ask another question, let me introduce my squad. We are not complete today, but it's fine. So,
this is bad in the sprays. Hello guys, this is Messi Oluchi.
As usual,
the golden voice.
Hi everyone, this is Diamond Aminat.
Okay, so I know we have questions, and we've interviewed him on radio before, but let's do the TV one so that people can get to meet him. He's an amazing person. Am I correct?
Thank
you. You are super amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so the thing that got us excited to bring you on the radio the first time was when you put out something on social media. Tell us about it.
Okay, well, I had been working on this business idea for a long while, And so one night I was just like, let me just post this thing and see. So I posted on my Twitter. I said, who has 20 million naira burning a hole in their pockets? Give me, and I'll return 1 billion in 2 years.
Wow. Oh my God.
Wow.
So, another question, like I know a lot of people will just be saying, who is this guy? Where are you coming from? And believe me, dreams do come to pass. We will get to that point. So, you put it out, and did you get good, did people give you good feedback? Did they say, okay, are you crazy? Like, you have, tell me about it.
Well, a lot of people said I was crazy.
Because
A lot of people were
when
like,
they told
so
me,
too.
yeah,
I thought you were crazy.
they said the same thing. When they told me, I said, get him on the show. I love this guy. I love his guts. And they said, Auntie Chichi, he's crazy. I said, I love crazy. I love crazy, and you are amazing. So tell me.
Thank you. There's a saying, there's something Steve Jobs said that I really like. He said, the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
True.
So that tweet, a lot of people were commenting. They were like, "What are you like? Is this a scam?" You know, something like that. And so I just left it up because as much as they were negative comments, there were also people that were like, "Oh wow, you keep this up, leave it there, or don't delete this thing, just leave it."
And the boldness, I'm just wondering where the boldness is coming from. So, after a while, something happened. Okay, before then, we got you on the radio show, and we interviewed you, and we made a lot of noise about it. And what happened next?
What happened next was, from my acting, from the people that I know of acting, I was
Yeah.
able to contact some people.
Yeah.
So I had a meeting on the 5th of May with Miss Linda Ikeji.
Yeah.
And
She invited you.
no, well, I mean, I contacted her.
Okay,
How I
okay.
contacted her was I got her phone number.
Okay.
And so I called her, she didn't answer. I texted her, she didn't answer. What I wrote in the text was that, give me 2 minutes of your time. Just 2 minutes for me to say something to you. If after 2 minutes you're not convinced,
Teenagers, I hope you are listening. You are watching. You have.
Just 19.
He's not
was 18
19.
then.
He was 18. And it's not even that a lot of teenagers have this low self-esteem that you can't even, is it that they're saying the wrong things to people or they don't know how to get through to people? Did you hear what he said? He said, give me 2 minutes of your time. This is amazing. Continue.
So I told her, give me 2 minutes. I sent it in a text. I said, just time. And if you're not convinced after, all I'm asking for is a meeting. I'm not asking you for anything. Just if after 2 minutes you don't want to meet with me, then I will back off.
Wow.
And so she still didn't answer my message. So I went to WhatsApp, and I saw that she was online on WhatsApp. And so I sent a voice note, exactly 2 minutes voice note, telling her about the business idea and what I had to also hype myself.
That's being dogged. Like, I'm not going to give up. Go ahead.
So I have to hype myself. I have to tell her that I speak Spanish, German, French,
Yeah.
and I do speak those languages just to get her interested. And so I sent the voice note, and I honestly wasn't expecting anything to happen. And the next thing I know, I turned off my data and was just doing all that. The next thing I know, I came back and I saw, hi, she had responded. And I was like, wow.
Wow.
And so I messaged her, and then she told me that, okay, she first said that she wasn't going to meet with me, that she would call me, and then we'll talk about it. And then I was praying that, God, please, just let her meet with me, because it's not the same thing as the...
Yes.
And then she messaged me, and then said, okay, you know what, you can come to my office
Wow.
tomorrow,
Power of prayers.
and I'll meet with you.
And that meeting went well. Even
Yes.
though she didn't give the money, but at least it was an inspiration to you.
Yes, it was actually a very, very good meeting. She told me that she was going to give me 30 minutes, and we ended up spending like 1 hour, 30
Wow.
minutes in the meeting.
Wow.
I told her about my business idea. I told her everything, and then she told me as well. Like, she didn't say that she wasn't going to give me money. What she said was that the best thing for me to do was to find a way to go and like work like as I'm an actor, to try and like to save money and fund the thing by myself. That when
And
I've
then
done it up to a certain
exactly,
point,
investors
then I
can.
can now go and say to investors, okay, come, and then it won't be that people are trying to take advantage
Yeah,
of me
yeah.
or anything. That I would have control. Because
And that's a good advice.
yes, it
That's-
was very, very good advice. And then she told me that I should also, like, the time that I have before I do that, I should use that time to learn much more about the business that I want to go into. I should learn as much as I can. I should try and work with people who are doing similar things.
Yeah.
And so it was a very insightful
Meeting.
And then she also did say that after I've done it and it becomes a success, and I can come to her
Okay.
with a proposal and then say, okay, and then we can look, if I can come to her and say, okay, I want to expand this.
Okay.
thing.
She
If I need
can.
money.
Okay. Fantastic. I before we go for that, you talked about how to speak French and German, and Is it that you have plenty money running up and down? No.
Well, the truth is, there's actually what I've realized is that we live in a generation where, if you're willing, it's actually very easy to learn anything you want to learn. Which is why I wouldn't be able to understand why, like, a child would fail in school now, because anything, any math assignment you're given,
It's
anything,
online.
you can just Google how to solve this.
Thank you.
And people will break it down for you.
True.
So I was able to find a lot of free books.
So you
online.
learned it online?
Yes.
Wow.
It was, I have to admit, it was very challenging, but I like challenges. You know, like there were days when I would spend like 15 hours studying
Wow.
Spanish, especially, and that's why I'm fluent in Spanish now. But
Wow.
I'm not very, because I've been doing other things. So French and German are okay, but I could even speak a little if you wanted me.
Wow. Please. Okay, gracias is which one? Is it?
Gracias means thank you.
No, I know it's thank you. That's Spanish. Okay, so go. I will end up by saying gracias. Speak a little bit.
Okay. Which language?
Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Puedo hablar de español muy bien.
Okay, I don't know if you are selling us. Let's leave it there. Gracias. But that's amazing. Like, is amazing. Okay. So something happened. Someone eventually responded. Let's go back to that story because I know a lot of people are just like trying to.
And then, so after my meeting with Miss Linda, I have to admit I was feeling, because I hadn't gotten any money, I hadn't gotten anything at all. I mean, she had given me good advice, but I was feeling down. So I had also scheduled another meeting with a man. His name is Mr. Nzekazi. And so I went to his house to meet with him. And it was a fantastic meeting. We just sort of connected. He already had plans of going into agriculture. So when I came up with this idea of this thing,
Okay.
and he ended up committing not 1, not 3, not 5 million, but 200 million naira to funding the project.
Did you hear that? From asking for 20 million, he ended up getting
200 million.
dreams do come to pass. Okay. And not just that, he also moved you to VGC.
Yes, we were given, because it's sort of like a workhouse where most of the staff of the company are accommodated. So I was moved. I moved into a place in VGC, and yeah.
Okay, this is amazing. Like, you are a bundle of like, will I say amazables or whatever? Like, so much going on for you, and you have it together. Like, sometimes I'm wondering, where's this guy coming from? He knows how to talk to people. He knows how to get attention. He's so patient. Like, okay, I want to ask, what is the business about? The business, just give us a little bit so that nobody's stealing your idea.
Okay, it has to do with agriculture.
Fantastic. Just let's leave it there.
Okay.
So that means teenagers can also think about agriculture.
Yes, I think the next major industry that would make the next Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg is not going to be tech, because a lot of people are focusing on technology, but they don't know that market now is crowded.
True.
The next one is agriculture, because that's where nobody's looking at agriculture, and people don't realize that people have to eat every day, and it's not just in Nigeria.
True.
All over Africa, all over the world.
Wow.
So agriculture is definitely very feasible.
Like, if you leave me, I'll just be here looking at your face and not knowing what to say. 1 or 2 questions for him.
Yeah, because would you say that because of your status as should we say a mini celebrity or mid celebrity, what you did, buzzing Linda, it is something that if I tried 2 or 3 times, but that persistence,
Yeah.
what was that drive like? Why? Like, how come you didn't feel like this woman is just
Ignoring me.
Because there are a lot of other people who buzz celebrities who could take them to where they want to be, and they're discouraged when they don't get
What they're
replies
looking
from
for.
them. I mean, what made you believe that she was going to answer you?
Well, I guess it's honestly confidence.
Yeah.
So I always have this confidence. I don't believe in failure. If I fail, I believe I just haven't succeeded yet.
Yes.
So when I called her, I think I called her 4 times.
And she didn't pick.
Not instantly. I called her 1 hour later, I'll call again, and she didn't answer. There was even a time she ended the call.
Oh.
And then I messaged her. I
And you
texted
never
her.
felt discouraged. You just kept going.
I just kept going because I know that she's I know that in order to, and then that's one other thing. If you want to, because these people they're big celebrities,
True.
they're busy, they have a lot of things on their mind. So you have to get their attention. You
Yeah.
have to know what
And you
they're
have to
doing.
earn it. You have to earn it.
Yeah.
Another final question.
Okay, I wanted to ask though, You know, as big as this is right now, as big as your idea is, as big as much as you believe, do you ever have fears that you might fall short of expectations from the people who are investing in you and
Good
from
question.
you yourself? You know.
Well, the way I would answer that question would may sound a little bit maybe overconfident,
Yeah.
but I don't believe, like I said before, like I don't really believe in failure. So I'm not scared that I would fall short of my expectations. I'm scared that I would outdo them.
Oh.
That I would actually get the things that I want. I would actually make the
Wow.
money that I want to make. That is what scares me, is that I would actually, like all these big things that I'm aspiring to
Yeah.
do, I would actually do them.
That's a great spirit. That's a great spirit.
That's fantastic.
Everybody should emulate.
Yeah,
It's
true,
phenomenal. I
true.
guess that's the word we are.
Yes, phenomenal. That's what you are. Thank you so much, Samuel, for being here. You have a special place in my heart, you know that. And you're going to go far. I don't have any doubts. Like when he asked that question, I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say, I can't even believe in failure. And you will never fail. Trust me. You will keep going bigger and bigger. And you are the next Mark Zuckerberg. Nigeria is going to produce. I can put my money on that. Yes, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Keep being you. Do not derail. I've seen a lot of teenagers start well, and then I know you're not going to do that. Okay, do not go nowhere. We are going to come back to continue with the show. Thank you so much, Samuel.
Thank you.
I welcome you to this wonderful program where I'll be educating you on tips, facts, and basic solutions to all problems that has to do with wristwatches. And on this episode, I'd like to tell you more about watches and speakers. Majorly, people don't really know the connections between wristwatches and speakers and the problem it causes to watches. Now, the magnetism inside a wristwatch can be attached to the magnetism inside the speaker, and which slows the work of the wristwatch or probably makes it go faster. Because the major thing is, what makes the watch thicken, what makes it keep going, is the magnetic field inside the wristwatch. So if there's a speaker close to the wristwatch, or probably you just come back from work and keep your watch on the speaker or something, and you probably get there the second day and you find out that, okay, this watch is slower or faster, just try to avoid keeping your watches close to speaker.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is still Teens Time, and I'm your host, Chichi Umesiaka, and the show has been amazing so far. We just finished interviewing Samuel Robinson, 19-year-old guy that is in few years from now is going to be a billionaire. Am I correct? Yeah. It's very obvious. And I have two more interesting teenagers that are here to share what they're doing. But before then, this is the time where I answer questions from house. And today I have this question from Jay. The question goes like this. He said, I have big dreams, but I don't have support. What should I do? Jay, just like Samuel Robinson started off, no parents, no nothing. All he had were big ideas, huge. I would call them huge because they're not even just big. They are huge ideas. And he said something. He said the first thing you can do for yourself is just to even get it together and know what you want for yourself. So it's good that you have these ideas. I think what you need to do is to think of how to start off. He talked about how he started saving. You know, if there are things you can sacrifice to get to where you want to get to. He was sacrificing, he wasn't eating his lunch in school. He would save those little monies just to get to where he would audition. And today he's a big actor. Like he can stand shoulder to shoulder with the likes of Olumide Dem and, big actors. For him to be acting, doing a lot of soap operas, GM Tinsel and The Governor and all that, he's doing well for himself. But he started from somewhere. So find how you can, a lot of times we young people, we think we need money. But money is not the main thing we need, because if you don't get it together, when the money comes, you're going to blow it. You're going to swallow it. You won't achieve anything. Okay. I hope that was good enough.
Yes.
Did it make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So I have these beautiful people here. I want to get to meet you guys. You are 15 years old. Tell me your name and what you're doing.
My name is Ife Olwanimi Adeshino. I blog and I write.
And you are 15?
Yes.
Like 1-5?
Yes.
And you've left secondary school. Tell me more. I'm just curious. That's why I'm like, at 15, okay, how did it start?
Well, I left primary school really early.
Okay.
I didn't do primary 6.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
I just went straight to secondary school.
Okay.
And well, when I was growing up, I did some really weird stuff. Like I would take, this Enid Blyton books, and I would just sit down with it and I would revise everything she wrote.
Wow.
old stories.
You just be copying
I
out.
would just write it, and it was not like I was even good in spelling. Anyway, the stories I read from my mom, terrible.
So you just wanted to like do
Yes,
something. You
yes.
needed to be.
And I didn't even know what I wanted to do. I didn't have any plan for my life. Let me start.
Okay, okay.
But I don't know how it all happened. My mom writes. My mom has books.
Okay, now you're talking. Okay, so what do you blog about?
I blog about things that happen to teenagers, like I don't know, challenges
Okay.
and things we face or normal. Because while I was in school, that's when I started it, and I saw that I wasn't. There's so many challenges in school.
Like what? Can you give us?
I started with terrible friends.
Okay.
I cannot lie. I was treated badly. I should
Boys or
say
girls?
Girls.
Okay.
I was new still. I didn't have that confidence.
In
People
yourself?
knew me, they called me cry baby. I cried a
Oh,
lot.
so they were bullying you.
Not bullying exactly, but they were my mates, and it was bad actually. So
You just don't want to accept it's bullying, but because the truth of matter, bullying is teenagers, and she's number one. She likes to bully people. That's by the way, sorry. But I've seen situations where your mates will be sending you to go and buy stuff for them, and they are like commanding you. That's bullying. You may not want to accept it, but it's good that you are now channeling that to doing something. Okay, so let me come to you. What you do is so interesting, and it's as if you're the only person I've seen doing what you're doing. Tell me your name and what you're doing.
Okay, my name is Lawal Damilare, and I'm into watch repairs, which is called Orology. So
Please call it again.
Orology.
What does it mean? Orology.
It's actually
Because this show is about teaching and educating teenagers. So let them.
So I think I'd like to come down to layman.
Okay.
It's just like fixing of wristwatches,
Okay.
clocks, and jewelries as well.
Do we still have people that do that? Like,
We actually do.
Okay.
But the ones we majorly know are the ones on the roadsides. Those ones that just have
Okay,
one umbrella, one
okay,
sticker, one
yeah.
table. But where I'm coming from is probably from the professional aspect,
Oh,
which
fantastic.
actually learned from my dad, who studied in Switzerland.
okay,
He's actually late now, though.
okay, sorry.
So I learned from him and
how to repair watches?
watches majorly, and it's something that's so unique that people don't really get to
Yeah,
know about. Because I myself, I wouldn't want to buy a watch of probably 200,000 and above.
Exactly.
I just want to take it to the roadside and fix it.
Sure.
You need someone that will probably get to fix it and it is safe with that person, and which is what I am working on now.
Fantastic.
Which is what my dad has worked on as well too.
Let me come to you to find out what are you telling teenagers that are watching you now as a blogger and all that.
So what I'll just say to fellow teenagers is just have faith in yourself and have those who inspire you. Aside from Oprah Winfrey, who inspires me a lot, I have 3 friends, Shola, Shayo, Sheon. They are doing like amazing things with their lives right now. They are fellow teenagers.
They're teenagers, okay.
Yes, and they are doing really great things with their lives. So just be good with yourself and keep your head high.
Okay, teenagers, I hope you have enjoyed this show so far. We heard from you guys and we've heard from Samuel Robinson, and there's nothing more to add. Have confidence in yourself. If you need anything, dream about it. Dreaming is totally free. You're not going to pay anything to dream. So just start from dreaming and then go out and look for it. Even when people tell you no, don't be discouraged. Just keep fighting until you break even. I will always say life will not give you what you deserve. It's what you demand, so you have to demand for it. And until you do that, nothing will happen. Everything will stand still. Don't allow whatever you're going through now to put you down or to make you think it's not going to work. It will work. Thank you. We'll love you and we'll be back next week, same station, same time. Take care of yourself. Bye.
My name is Victoria Isiagu, aka Tori Key. I sing, I rap, I produce basically. I guess my mom, because she's really good at singing and she's very talented at fashion designing as well. So I decided to build on my own niche, should I say, and I found out it's in producing. I'm 17 currently, going to be 18 September 5th. It's Tori Keish. I made this beat, I made this song. Oh yeah. Boy, would you let me deep into an ordinary girl. Oh no, I just wanna know your good side and your bad side. Let me ride with you, let's just have a good time. Baby, good night. I said it 2 times, but you want me with you all day, it's alright. Oh, whatever that you want, but I got it. Long as money's in your pocket, be the girl you always wanted. Got so many temptations, you carry around a golden crucifix. See fine, so you better get used to it, and you better get used to this. If you wanna show, I'll take you to the rodeo, and dance like you want, dance like you want. And oh, if you wanna show, I'll take you to the fucking rodeo, and dance like you want, dance like you want. Oh, and I know it, cause you show it, baby, know it, and I know it that you like me. And I know it, cause you show it, baby, know it, and I know it that you might be wanting me to come to your place so that you can have a taste of this cake. That's some birthday lunch, and I know it, cause I see it in your eyes, baby, don't be so surprised, I know you don't say much. I know that you wanted me bad, I know that you wanted me time, oh Lord. And I know it, cause I see it in your eyes, baby, don't be so surprised, I know you don't say much.